Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, where last time we discovered some new mechanics and enemies, found an NPC somewhere in the dungeon, and then took a rest and had a weird dream about our life as Lady Grey. And I'm just picking up where I left off last time. There's no music right now, which is kind of interesting. Not sure what to make of that. This is a pushable thing, right? Where might I want to push that? And I wonder if I could push it into that other thing, like if the two would mutually annihilate or something. That seems, I don't know, plausible? Is there anything interesting and useful I can do with the various components I have available here? It feels like there might be, but I'm not seeing exactly what. Can you be pushed off? You can. Alright. Good to know. I imagine, but I don't think I really have the tools available to do all that I was hoping to do here. And I would like to... I'd like to do many things. But I think those things are not meant to happen the way that I've set this up right now. Okay, so I could just get to the end. I don't want to do that. It looks like there's something interesting in the north wall. I would like to try to get there. If I want to get to the north wall, how could I possibly do it? The problem is it's hard for me to ever get anywhere horizontally in the second row from the bottom. And one imagines... suppose I did something like this to begin. Now I can push you to the right. Is that helpful to me? I see a way that that might be helpful to me in the future, but I haven't set things up appropriately to make it helpful just yet. So, yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea of something that might be useful in my head, but it will take a little bit of effort to execute. Can I push that rock up there? I'm not sure that I can and do what I want. Ugh. So this is actually still maybe not doable. If I take this, put it elsewhere, get something where I could push you... Well, if I did just push you to the right, suppose I just pushed you off. Maybe I don't actually need you. I was originally thinking that I was going to need you. But suppose I do this, and then just grab as many blocks as I can, which I'm already running out of. Many legal choices here. I can do something like this, but I still can't get into the second row, can I? I would need to... If I push that thing south, aha. So if I do... Sorry, if I do this... Well, I mean, that lets me stand here, but I still can't face left or right. I would just fall into the void. So what should I have done differently? I'm not sure yet, but I feel like there must be something. How could I be facing left or right? Well, I mean, I can face left here. How could I be facing toward an open tile in the void? And, okay, I've got one other idea of how to do that. And it would go something like this. I still can't quite do it, but I'm a little bit closer to doing it. I guess, I'm really not sure. What else could I do? Alright, let's clarify exactly what my goal was. My goal was to get north of this rock. To get north of this rock, why can I not just build a path? Why can I not just do this? Maybe there's an easier solution to what I'm trying to do here. So suppose I just did this. Build this path, push the rock to the right. There we go. I've gotten to the north of it. There's definitely something happening there, and I managed to break it open by hitting it like 5 or 6 times. And it's a mural crumbled away, revealing a small niche full of... What is this? Alright, there's a niche of something behind a crumbled mural. And I don't know what to make of it. And I pushed this thing in the corner. So now I have to die, and I might have lost the information because I didn't like save my progress of that. So what I should have done was first grab the stairs so that I might be able to retrieve them again later, and then done all of this, I imagine. So let's see if I can repeat those steps while preserving my stairways. And I did. Can I look at the mural here? The mural's badly damaged. We saw the similar shaped thing somewhere near the beginning of the game. I've not reviewed my videos to kind of know things. Decipher against inscriptions seems almost impossible. Okay, so then if I bang against it 7 times, it crumbles away, revealing a niche of... What is this? And I don't know. Some kind of device or something. But for now, I will move forward and discover whatever we're looking at here. Question mark? Who are you? You turn your head to look at me? I'm trying to think in terms of like lore, like what type of creature this is. Is it a lamia? You're a brave little one. Usually your kind will stay far away when they see me. Pleased to meet you. My name is Tail. My scales tell me you aren't an ordinary lost soul. If you don't mind me prying, what's your purpose here? Maybe I can offer some help. You tell her you're looking for a young woman. A woman did pass by recently. Unfortunately, she ran away screaming before I could get a good look at her. You could try catching up to her, although I can't guarantee you two will end up in the same place. These walls defy reason, they're ever moving, or so I've been told. So yeah, I was wondering if you move the basement stairs, like if you end up in different spots. Try not to shove those eggs too forcefully. Eggs, you say? They're close to hatching. Oh boy. I know what you're thinking, but I didn't lay them. They simply fall from above every now and then. Sometimes I catch a few and see what will come out of them, and if you listen closely, you can hear their thoughts. It's so exciting. Try it, maybe you'll be able to hear them too. Hear the thoughts. Now I'm curious if I can, like, force it to hatch, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be happening. And I don't know, like, if I try the interact button, like, it doesn't seem like I'm hearing thoughts. Alright, sure, why not? Why did you do that? You feel ashamed. I pressed the wrong button to interact with you. You ask her if she knows a different way forward. I've heard some floors have more than one exit, but they're hidden, and only the remaining Void Lords know how to access them. You may be able to meet them if you venture deep enough. However, I doubt they'd be willing to share their secrets with you. Me, imposing as I may look, I'm no lord, and since that exit is a bit cramped for me, here I remain. Okay. Got it. Anything else to say? You're a curious one. Might take a moment, I wouldn't want to hold you for too long. So we're going to hear the story of how she got here. And it's going to be long. When Void was still in flux, when all 8 Void Lords still roamed, there's 8 of them. One of them, named Use, ruled over this particular realm, gatekeeper and judge of lost souls who arrived here. No soul could get past their judgment, no sin went unpunished. But as vigilant and rigorous as they were, Use was endlessly fascinated by sin. Then Use committed to sin themselves. I don't know what they did, but when the other lords heard about it, some defended Use, some reviled. Arguments among the lords turned into fights, which turned into battles. Use was devoured, so nothing remained. One part did slither away unnoticed. It lay in silence, mindlessly consuming any stray souls that approached it. It knew only pain and hunger, but as wounds began to heal, it learned to think. Pondered why no amount of lost souls would satiate it. Why could it not leave? Why was it allowed to live? It decided none of these questions could ever be answered, and that's how I came to be. So you're the leftover piece of Use who sinned and was almost completely devoured by the other Void Lords. Thank you. It's been a while since I've been able to share that story. Glad I decided not to eat you. It's a joke. Your kind tastes terrible. Probably keep moving if you want to find the one you're looking for. Don't let your guard down. Void Lords are one thing. Not all lost souls are quite as kind as you. I see, so perhaps it was another lost soul, the sister nun that we met previously? Maybe we'll meet again. Alright, it's better to move on. Great. I presume I can do that again. Yes. Oh! I also cannot move into other portions of your body. And now that I know that banging against certain things 7 times might do something, and then she said that these are eggs that might hatch. But for now, I'm not going to worry about the rock eggs. And there's a new creature of some description that appears to go in one direction, but not turn around when it reaches a boundary. And that is my quickie assessment of what's going on with the one said creature. It moved towards me when it witnessed me, and even was willing to fall into the void in order to move towards me, is my new assessment of what's going on there. Okay, so this is a well-constructed Sokoban-esque puzzle designed to get me to step in front of said creature for a second time so that I would witness its behavior and make the deductions that I'm making. Great. There was a statue over here that I didn't try to break. Okay, but for now we'll assume there's nothing really going on with the statue. And instead appreciate the fact that the music has returned. Ah, it's like a piece of glass, and once I step across it, it's gone forever. Can I pick up glass with my thingy-madoo? And the answer is yes. Fantastic. I can spend some time standing on it. I can even take tempos. But once I step off of it, that's when the crumbling happens. Also, I'm trapped. Okay, neat. So I've learned my essential mechanics. The way to not die here probably involves what? Perhaps doing this. You acquired nothing! I disagree. I acquired the greatest gift of all. The satisfaction of knowing I achieved my goal. Alright. Doot 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 bloop. I wonder if anything happens if you break all of the glass. And just because I am curious about that, I am going to attempt the level again. So let's grab one of these, put this down, do my usual thing. You acquired nothing. So if I wanted to break all the glass, there is a different route that I could take. That would do such things. Oh. But I've screwed it up, because now I can't turn to the right. Alright, so I'm going to try one more time. Now that I know what I'm doing. You acquired nothing! Hooray! Okay, so this time I'm going to go like this. Break all of the glass, and my reward is nothing. But my reward is knowing that breaking all the glass, at least on this level, did not reveal any type of new secret, for example. There's these little mouthy guys. He is not facing towards me, and even if he were, I guess he doesn't have any room to move, so he wouldn't necessarily be able to do anything particularly interesting. What do I intend to do with this piece of flooring that I have just picked up? Well, one thing that I could do is just give myself a more permanent place to stand, and if I were to repeat that maneuver many times, it might behoove me to do so, because then I could start doing things like this, maybe? And then I could do this. Pick up a presumed locust, indeed, and then still be able to continue onwards. That feels good to me. So I'm going to call that one a success. There's only one piece of floor here. And also, ooh, this is... alright. Let's not think too... oh, I was standing on a piece of floor at the very beginning. So yeah, let's not think too hard about it, and just do something that appears that it might plausibly work in order to get me here. To where I can pick up a locust. After picking it up, I was facing south. I only just noticed that because I just picked up this bit of flooring that otherwise would be very difficult for me to obtain. So that also could be another example of where the player can change facing direction in a non-obvious way that appears as though it might be key to these puzzles. I am not certain at this point that I'm capable of winning this, but I'm going to continue this attempt, because it might still be possible in ways that aren't yet obvious to me. For example, if I were to do this, then I can turn around and face to the south and get to where I'm going. Great, I did it. Good job, me. Here are some more unhatched eggs, also known as pushable rocks. It's easy to get the chest. It's not as easy to get out afterwards. Let's definitely grab... I think actually I'm going to break that so that I can grab this. That might end up being sufficient. We can go ahead and take a locust. And I don't see a good way to make progress right now. Suppose I just go to the right. Can I get a hold of another piece of flooring that it seems that I'm going to need? I don't currently see a way. Yeah. So I need to bring a piece of flooring across all of that. So suppose instead I grab this one. I don't like anything that's happening here. Suppose I break this. And then... here's an idea. Break this, and then replace it there. That, I think, has value. Because that means now I could break this and replace it there. And then pick up a piece of flooring, and now I have flooring. Great. You acquired nothing! Did I get a locust the first time? I don't remember. The nothing actually did surprise me a little bit there. So I think I should be able to do this, step up here for a tempo, put some flooring down here, and then kind of repeat that type of maneuver. Or I can just do this, actually. Just grab some flooring behind me, consume some steps in front of me, and I don't even need to do that, because what I really wanted to do is put a square here so that I can get a square to the north. And let's move the stairs over here, because why not? Okay, we've got the mousy things. If I'm in line of sight, they're going to try to move towards me. That seems fine, because that one would just, like, fall off or something. The one that's near the exit. There's not a lot of flooring to pick up. Can I pick it up? Oh, it moved toward me even though it wasn't apparently facing me. So that's interesting. I can stand on the glass as long as I want. I think we discovered that before. That didn't help me. So how am I getting to this chest? That's a great question, Brian. I'm so glad you asked. Okay. How do I video game? Like, no, seriously. I can pick up something, but it doesn't really help me. I can pick up glass. I forgot about that. That might be useful. So suppose I picked up a piece of glass, and then did what with it? Placed it somewhere. But where? I could place one here. Is that useful? It'll allow me to get to the exit. There's a lot of ways I probably could have gotten to the exit. Yeah, this does not feel good. Okay. What am I not thinking of? And also, why those mouthy guys? If I were already holding something, I could place it to the south, which might be good. I'm not already holding something. I can't pick up the chest. Picking up a piece of glass doesn't affect my ability to, like, face in other directions or something. So what am I not seeing here? Perhaps many things. Okay, that guy also. Sure. Tried to come get me. If I'd gotten over there, I don't think it would have helped. Like, if I get all the way down here, like, I can pick up a thing. It's not super useful. I can do a tempo up here, that doesn't seem useful. I could do this, but again, that doesn't help me at all. This is the first puzzle that I really think I have absolutely no clue how to solve, and I don't know if these little mouthy guys are supposed to be giving me any clues. If they are, I am not reading said clues. Is there any way that I can pick up any tile here of use to me? Okay, I picked up a tile. Great. I suppose I could place this tile here. It would enable me to go somewhere I have not been before, but it's not somewhere particularly useful. Is there anything else different that I can think of to do? I could pick up a more permanent tile, but then I have nowhere to go with it. So it seems like that's the most valuable pick-upable thing that I've gotten thus far. But I can't seem to turn to face anywhere useful to take advantage of it. And this is my only opportunity to be facing south and to try to step into the second row from the bottom and have the ability to move left or right, which seems like what I would need to do in order to be able to get to the chest. But I'm not currently holding anything. So yeah, this one seems like a real stumper to me right now. So maybe I leave a locust behind for the first time, because I don't see what else to do. If all the mouths fall off, nothing important seems to happen. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea how I would get to this chest. I could pick up a piece of glass there. I can also pick up a piece of glass here. Hold on. And then also have a piece of glass here. Okay, this is at least something slightly different from what I have done previously. Can I put this to use? Suppose I brought this glass here. It's almost useful. Let me fool around with it a little bit more, but perhaps on my own time. Okay, I think I figured out something important, which is by carrying this piece of glass over to here, I can step on said piece of glass and pick up a piece of solid flooring. Wait a minute, I didn't do that quite right, but there's something interesting that I can do there. And I forgot to pick up the glass there, so that was not the right start. Okay, here we go. Pick up this glass, put it to the north. Pick up this glass, bring it all the way over here. And now I want to put it down somewhere here so that I can pick up this bit of... No, that's the wrong way. Can I still correct this? Alright, if I place a piece of glass here, I can step on it, pick this up, and then walk back to the left. There we go. And now I have a perpetual bridge, as it were, where I can do interesting things like this. I think the correct thing to do is to simply break this glass, because I don't need it. Build my way over to this. Collect my extremely well-deserved locust. And then go back to what I'm doing. And in any case, this seems like a useful technique. Once I've got 3 real floor tiles in a row, I get a lot of movement capabilities. So that feels like one that's gonna be something to come back to. Can snakes break glass? The answer is yes. Alright. Very interesting. Have I already lost the puzzle? Perhaps. We'll find out in a bit. If I put the floor in front of you, yeah, you're coming right for me. But I have tempos, so I can run behind you. And then let you run around the other way, while I go try to solve the puzzle of how to get to this chest. Hey look, I did it. Did I find nothing? No, I found a locust. Look at that. I'm a genius. Let's not take that one. Let's take this one, because it seems like I might need some more floor tiles here. That was the wrong move. Let's bring a floor tile with me, because I think I'm going to need it. Over here. And then let's bop around for a little bit and figure out how we're going to deal with this snake. I think I see a way to deal with him, but I'm also going to need some other things working in my favor, I believe. So let's get a floor tile there. You are trapped. And now I should be able to build flooring over this bit of glass so that this bit of glass is no longer going to do anything that can harm me. Then I can take away that from you and now build the floor to the exit and feel good about what I've done. Yes. Great. Great. We're at basement 38. Okay. I believe what I need to do here is step on this and grab this so that I get my 3 horizontal thingy, which I know how to do great things with. Let's leave that there in case I need it later. But now I've made it over to this area. It doesn't appear that there's anything to do other than get past all these snakes. Like, could I just make a run for it and have this mostly work out? I would want to be carrying a floor tile with me, I think. And I need another tempo here, I think, but what just happens if I make a run for it now? The timing is bad, is what I've learned. Ah, but I can tempo. Look at this. I can stand on the glass as long as I want. And then I see a pattern, which is I can step on the glass, place this here. There we go. Basement 39. Look out, world. Okay. That felt like good progress for today. I think this is where I will choose to leave it off. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.